Hello, my name is Gareth and today we have a loaded show for you to watch. So this is Nightly Politics. Here is today's talking points. Growing calls for government to scrap 2-metre wall, downfall for the UK economy, and a possible rethink for track and trace. So, the government, obviously, on the 2 metres, obviously nothing has changed. Several Tory MPs question it because they want to get the economy back on. Lots of MPs are suggesting it to reduce it. So Ian Duncan Smith wants it reduced to 1 metre. Several countries have got it at 1 metre, some at 1.5. We are still sticking to the 2 metres as far as we know. I cannot confirm anything else at the moment. Obviously, it's going to be quite different to when it comes next. Next one, downfall for the UK economy. It is possibly going to happen, obviously, pretty much inevitable, because with the pandemic, the economy has plummeted right down, just as bad as the financial crash of 2008 when banks took out loans from other banks and so on, and just as bad as the Great Depression of 1929. And we probably expect a drop between 30 to 60%, but we may expect a good old drop to 80 to possibly 90%. 30 to 60 would be the realistic answer for prices, but it could be more, in my opinion. And the final bit, which is track and trace rethink. They originally had 25,000 track and trace employees. Now it's up to 31,000. Most of them have been contacted immediately and told to self-isolate. Some of them they tried to contact but obviously couldn't. And obviously most of them obviously self-isolated anyway. There's some doubts about whether they need to do redesign and that. Honestly, no redesign in my opinion. I think they need more track and traces. It's basically a bit like an army full of people that are working night and day, tracking down the situations, obviously. And I think the track and trace system could be one of the big keys to lockdown. Obviously, countries like South Korea and New Zealand have been experienced, especially South Korea, because they had 2 big outbreaks in 2003 and in 2015. With a pandemic, they were easily prepared for something like this. Obviously, there are fewer situations, and sadly, we lost a lot of people in that. But this were a lot lower than they experienced, and the track and trace system for South Korea has been really, really good to them. Several countries have also tried track and trace, and at the end of the day, they basically think the best way to move on forward is with track and trace. Those are a few storylines that we know of today. Other news that I have checked through is basically Robert Jenrick acted properly, according to the junior minister, about planning decisions for more houses. And apart from that, there is no other news. There's other news that British Gas owner to cut 5,000 jobs. And that's a bit sad, obviously, with the pandemic as it is. British Gas, obviously one of the top line gas companies, cutting 5,000 jobs. Quite a lot of people to be cut. We expect quite a lot of them to be furloughed anyway. But sadly, one of the top gas companies are furloughed. If you want to follow me more, check on my social media feed. You may want to have a look. If you want to follow me, I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook. So you can follow me, like, subscribe, hopefully to get all the latest from my social feed and to enjoy the next episodes. After a show like this, I have to say it's time to say goodbye. My name's Gareth. I hope you enjoyed seeing this episode. Goodbye.